Hi, this is Kimberly Knox, and welcome to my YouTube channel, What's in the Stars for You, where we talk about the daily astrological energy and those larger cycles unfolding and how you can best utilize it in your daily life. This is September 2015, and we have eclipses. Now, if you caught my last video, we were talking about all the hot dates in September, and so much is happening. But I just wanted to target today the eclipses, what they are, the energy around them, and a little a prediction for each of the signs so you can kind of feel that. Well, of course, you're already feeling something new in your life in some area. We generally feel the eclipses about 3 months before. So you have some subtle nuances of where certain things are changing for you. And definitely over the last couple of weeks, there's been some information that's come to you, creating some truth and having you have to make some change. Now, the truth can be startling or it can be sudden, but it's definitely a light and an opportunity for you to do that. Now, around the eclipses, now back in ancient Babylonian times, they utilized the lunar cycles for planting and for information and their way to connect with the universe. You think about there was nothing else for them to do except for look and plant and converse in their own way. So when they didn't see one of their luminaries, think how scary that must have been for them. So this is when the three celestial bodies line up. We're talking about a partial solar eclipse happening first. This is tomorrow morning early at 2:41 a.m. This is where the moon comes between the sun and the earth, and that's going to be your solar eclipse. And then at the end of the month we have a total lunar eclipse. It's also a super moon, and it is going to be bright and amazing. And well, not when it's eclipsed, but this is when the earth comes between the moon and the sun, but it's going to be wow. And so wherever you can see that in the world. So this is about awe, but it brings change, and sometimes change is fear, but it's major significance in your life. So if your birthday is around this time, think about 19 years ago, or any of you think about 19 years ago and what was going on in the same area of your life. You were initiating something new of significance. Typically, the energy lasts about 6 to 12 months for what is going on. However, if it is around your birthday, this could be a lifetime type of significance and change that you make because you could be really initiating something new. If they also happen, if the eclipses are happening close to your angle or on your moon, another big thing. So we have the rising sign angle is your physical body, you, how you present yourself. The fourth house is your home and everything that's going on around your home life. Your career is your 10th house, high in the sky, your 10th house, and how you appear to the outside world, what your status is, and your 7th house is all your relationships, your partner, your partnerships, whether they're business or personal, and everybody that you're meeting, especially if you have clients. All right? So eclipses bring attention and awareness to some area of your life so that you can make a change. These are portholes. These are doors for new opportunities. So they can bring a glaring truth, okay? Sometimes we don't always want to know the truth, but be grateful for the truth. Likely it might be startling, some news that you get, but the universe wants you to sit up and pay attention. And when we hear something, now perhaps you hear a neighbor talking about someone you know, or you overhear something about your partner. You find out that and that could affect your marriage, or then you're finding out something about your career, your job. It's going to be changing, so you have to move, or something happening with your parents in another state and you want to go live there, and that's happening. Perhaps all your last child is moving to college. It gives you an opportunity to make a change there. You are wanting to go back to school, change completely everything, and get restructured. Big changes are happening. So where in your life are these big changes happening? And we'll go through each of the signs after. The messages are generally not negotiable, meaning if something is leaving your life, especially around the lunar eclipse, or you might have to leave something behind. It's a part of growth, and it's about opening a new door and closing it. But we're also feeling that closing the doors with Uranus in Aries, which is urging us to be authentic. Now, part of the signature is going to be in the eclipse chart here, but also 29 degrees of Scorpio. We are sitting at 29 degrees of Scorpio all the way through next Thursday. And so it is about leaving the past behind and looking at, is the direction that you're going the place you want to be. Now, we kind of would have got that sorted out this summer, because during the summer when Venus was retrograde, it says go into your heart, go into your creative passion, that's Leo, open it up, look at re-examine relationships, and then build on those, and then go forward. And that's where Venus is going forward right now. Venus is still sitting with Leo, Mars is there, and Mars is very powerful in the sign of Leo. It's a creative force, it's also confident. So we've got these fire. The fire energy of Leo is a sustained fire because it's fixed. So that is sustained enthusiasm. So here we go, we're pushing forward, but we're still being held by the tail with Saturn, because it says, all right, you have to leave some of the toxic stuff behind so you can go forward. So we're getting this message, especially today, because today is the last Saturday where we're going to have Saturn in Scorpio, and I wrote about that on my Instagram, so you can see that. So today is a big day, and please stay on the high side of the energy as you can. We can all be pulled to the lower sides of our urges and things like that, but if you have good things in your life, build on those and push forward in great ways. New information is presented during this time. You may have found out things last week and they still haven't come together, but don't make like big changes yet. You might have gotten excited about something, but it's not here yet. So we're putting all that together. And as you know, Mercury is going to be going retrograde on September the 17th, the same day Saturn goes into Sagittarius. And now we've got Jupiter in Virgo, which is going to be the ruler of where Saturn is sitting in Sagittarius. So we still have this Virgo influence. And we've been talking about Virgo, and Virgo is about getting your routine down. It's a working routine. It's a healthy routine. It's about going to bed at a time that is healthy, getting up, doing healthy routine in the morning, adopting new ways to take care of your body. How are you feeding yourself? Feeding yourself real, whole food that's nutrient-based so that you can have the energy and the livelihood to go forward as well. So we're getting that all under control. Virgo likes to be organized, getting your workspace organized, your home space organized, and your life organized so that you can accomplish your goals. All right, so we're laying out our intentions tonight. We're still in the balsamic phase, but it's new, and then we can voice them out to the universe by Monday. Would probably be a great day, or Sunday night, voice those out. Okay, so this is the energy that we're in, and we're feeling it. So I'm allowing you to understand that the eclipses bring the shifts of energy, the energies of the lunation, of the luminaries close together, so that you feel them more, and it changes in that way. So again, here, be grateful for the truth. Pieces of information come to light during this time, so be aware of that. All right, so in the chart of the eclipse, Leo is rising. So we've got Leo energy still being focused here. So we have to pay attention to our heart. Venus and Mars are there. They're pushing us forward. The ruler of the Virgo is Mercury, all right? And Mercury is the information gatherer of the zodiac here. It's going to be going retrograde on September 17th. So it's just came out of a square to Pluto, and it says you can't have things both ways. You've got to get a plan together, and this is serious. Don't use the energy in the low forms of getting involved in low forms of Pluto manipulation and control and overly sexual stuff. Use this in a powerful way to get yourself organized and to get off the fence about something. Mercury in Libra likes to look at both sides, and Libra is about relationships, and Libra is about, you know, partnering with people. So we're going to be getting all this information about the partnering that we need and our relationships. Okay, so because Mercury's going retrograde, and it's going to be it's not, you're not going to see the full force of the eclipse until October. All right, Mercury goes direct on October the 9th. It meets with Pluto right on the 24th and 24th, and on the 25th we've got Mercury going direct. And so it's very powerful at that time. Also, Mercury, Pluto are having their second square. So it's not like we're getting this plan together, but it's all coming to us like throughout this entire month. And then we've got Mercury meeting up with the Sun on September the 30th. So right at the time of the lunar eclipse, we've also got the energy of, we're kind of coming together with the information of what we need to be our authentic self, because the lunar eclipse is then in Aries, and this is where we find out about who we are. That's Aries, and the Aries house of your chart is the area of your life where you have the experiences that help you understand about who you are. All right. So Scorpio, Mercury is going to be connecting with Pluto for the last time on the 22nd. And then we've got Mercury opposing Uranus on the 25th, I believe it is, the 25th. And at that time, also, we have Venus coming together with Jupiter for the third time. And Venus is reaching fullness. Now, Venus is really hot to trot right now. She is excited. She's energetic. She's naive. She's reaching a fullness where it's 46 degrees behind the sun. And during this time, she is just youthful and full in Leo, which is fantastic. And she'll be in Leo until October the 8th. So if we look for the next new moon in the middle of October, but definitely by the end of October, this stuff is all rolling out. Mars is the trigger point of every eclipse. Like after the eclipse, when Mars hits the eclipse point, it triggers it. When is it triggering it? October 25th, 26th, 27th. So we'll feel it at that time. That's also the next full moon, the third super full moon of the fall season. All right, so get excited. Things are unfolding, and it's a beautiful time. It's very exciting. All right, so stay tuned to the next video where we talk about each of the signs and how it's affecting you.